Time now for Great Day Books. A new memoir dives into a unique 21st century love story between a local woman and her German Shepherd, Brady.
Yeah, it is a book for anyone who's experienced the unparalleled love of a dog, you'll be able to relate to it. So joining us now in our studio is author Michelle B. Slater. Thank you for being here.
And Renee's joining us too.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. This book is just unbelievable. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I love that you're going into, I mean, it's your story, but we can all learn from this. In fact, what you hope to do is we have this strong connection, but you actually talk about the language that dogs have for us.
Yes, that's right, because I discovered through animal communicator Debbie McGilligray that we can actually communicate with our dogs, and they have the faculty of language. And so I learned this entire new world that just deepened my bond with Brady, and I really wanted to share that with my readers.
When you got Brady, I mean, we're going back a ways, did you think that this dog was going to have this kind of an impact on your life?
You know, I can't even express it. It was like a thunderbolt happened when I met Brady. It was like love at first sight in a way that I'd never felt with a human before. And we just grew into this relationship of unconditional love. I felt like he taught me so much about what love meant. And then when we had some very deep experiences together, and we went through times of adversity when he was very ill in the emergency hospital, it was then that I realized that this is my soulmate dog.
That's
incredible.
incredible.
I have to share this with people. And even his vets would say to me, Michelle, you have to write a book about Brady.
That's incredible. There are 4 main takeaways from this book, correct? I'm sure there's many more, but can you talk to us about those 4 main points?
Yes, absolutely. So it is about the relationship between the animal and the human in a philosophical way that transcends what we think of. So a dog is not just a dog.
Right.
So through this vehicle of animal communication, I learned that the idea of a dog is so much more expansive than what we give them credit for.
Right.
And so I wanted to share that with the readers. I also, because Brady overcame really life-threatening conditions.
When he was 5, is that right?
When he was 5, he had a case of leptospirosis. It was very serious. He was in the VCA hospital in Norwalk. I credit them with helping save his life. And then he had a series of holistic vets who helped him really overcome a situation where most vets would have said to put the dog down. And I believed in him. And I think it was our love also that carried him through, because I believed him. I just kept saying, do whatever it takes, do whatever it takes. And he overcame it. And then, because dogs are not eternal, sadly, when it did come time for him to leave us, I don't leave the reader there alone to grieve Brady or even their own dog. I then have this whole coda in which I walk the reader through this messy but very loving process of grief. And so I think that Soulmate Dog brings a new element to books about dogs, because I go into grief in a profound way that helps the reader to process their own grief, and also to look at a soulmate dog as a very legitimate relationship, that it's on the same level as a human-to-human relationship.
Wow.
Are you going to get
I know Renee wants to say something.
Listen, I can understand this and relate to this so much with my Luke, who had degenerative myelopathy, and he was our soulmate dog. And when he was sick and had to depend on us, we realized how much we depended on him, and going through that journey of there was no question of taking care of him. And I think with people, and we're all animal lovers up here, but unconditional love can only be taught in certain ways. And I know moms and dads of actual human children understand that as well, but with dogs, that's my only experience. That has taught and changed my life so much, with that unconditional love that they take with them when they leave us too early.
Absolutely, and that they show us that love can be unconditional, and it's hard with humans, it's messy with humans, but with the dogs, they really show us over and over again that love is unconditional. And so he taught me so much. He was my teacher.
Does he make you a better person, do you think?
He has always made me a better person.
We're almost out of time. Do you have any other animals or pets at this time, or?
At this time, I have in Connecticut and Stamford, I have goats, I have chickens.
Terrific.
And I have a dog named Genji, who is a Berger Blanc Suisse, a Swiss White Shepherd, who is another soulmate dog.
Great.
I just want to let everyone know Soulmate Dog is out on June 10th, but you can pre-order, and Michelle has a book signing coming up. Follow her at michelleslater.com or on Instagram at Michelle B. Slater. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
It was wonderful.